Look, the gold price isn't just a number on the screen. When it starts shooting up fast, it's like a siren screaming that something big is about to break, something raw, something ugly in the economy. If you've been watching the news, feeling the squeeze on your deals, seeing the cracks in markets, you already know it. That surge in gold, it isn't coincidence. It's a warning that the foundation is shaking. And if you're just sitting there hoping everything will stay smooth, you're already losing. Here's the brutal truth. When gold spikes hard, it means people are losing faith in the usual stuff: currencies, bonds, the whole paper system we've been clinging to like it's solid ground. That's the moment when the illusion of safety falls apart. Banks get shaky, numbers on the screen stop making sense, and cash? Suddenly, it feels like holding sand through your fingers. You know that frustration when you see your portfolio getting crushed by moves no one could predict? That's exactly what's coming unless you act, and act fast. If you think this is just hype, think again. The real pain is in what's behind the headline. Inflation eating your returns alive, central banks printing money like there's no tomorrow, debts piling up to levels that can't be paid back. That's the slow burn that leads to economic collapse, and gold's surge is the explosion warning. Investors, founders, anybody who's serious about money, you can't afford to ignore this. Sitting on traditional assets doesn't protect you anymore. You have to recalibrate, rethink, and hit hard on strategies others are too blind or too slow to catch. Stop relying on the old safe bets. The game's changed. You need to use gold not like a trophy you hold on to, but like a lever, an active tool in a bigger strategy. That means pairing it with real, tangible assets, diversifying into currencies backed by solid economics, and stacking cash reserves in stable jurisdictions. But don't stop there. Look for unconventional instruments hiding value, like selective mining stocks poised to explode when demand rises, or smart exposure to commodities tightly linked to supply shocks. These are your weapons against the chaos, and here's what most people miss. This isn't just about money, it's about control. When the system breaks, the comfortable lose everything. But if you're prepared, if you're ruthless about data and disciplined in action, you rule that moment. You don't follow the panic, you create your own path through it, and you come out on top. Don't let fear paralyze you. Use it as fuel to get ahead, to build something real when everyone else is scrambling for scraps. This surge in gold is the signal you can't afford to ignore. It's telling you that the old system is cracking, and soon things that seemed stable will crumble. You have one shot to adjust your playbook before the collapse turns from a headline into your nightmare. Focus on what truly holds value when everything else falls apart. Things with intrinsic worth, things people will always need, and assets you can move instantly in a crisis. Get ruthless on your cash flow. Lock down reliable income streams that don't depend on anyone else's whim. Build your network into markets and systems beyond borders, not caught inside one country's broken policies. That means real connections to places that matter globally, where you can move fast, trade smart, and keep your options open when everything else locks down. Do not underestimate the power of speed. When gold prices climb, insiders move first, decisively. Hesitation gets punished brutally. If you're watching and not acting, you're already behind. Shift your mindset from passive investor to active survivalist, someone who sees markets as a battlefield and maneuvers with precision. If you're stuck in old habits, you'll lose everything while others build the future. Finally, keep eyes wide open on political moves. Governments will try to control the chaos with waves of new regulations, currency controls, and emergency laws. This is your signal to double down on decentralization, crypto where it works, international diversification, and assets you can access without red tape. The system will fight back hard to keep you trapped, but you get to choose freedom in finance if you're smart, prepared, and fast. Watch gold closely. Treat it like the canary in the coal mine it is. When the price surges, it's your chance to break free from the old lies, to build wealth that survives collapse, and to lead while others panic. This moment won't wait for you. Move now or get left crushed under the weight of a crumbling economy. This is the point where only those who act with urgency, precision, and relentless focus walk away winners. No excuses, no delays. This isn't some theory. This is your move. Make it count. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and check the featured link to learn more.